Hi Pisces, Pisces rising. Let's get into the astrology horoscope for December. So November has been quite wild, intense, and chaotic due to retrograde season, especially Mercury being in retrograde. But now this energy is shifting, and it's shifting more positively. December is a month of rest, reflection, and a reset, and is very much needed. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that it really supports you in balancing and recentering. So, with that being said, let's get into the astrology. So, December the 4th, we have a full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees. That full moon is activating your 10th and 4th house axis. So, the moon will be in the 4th house that rules over home, family, security, stability. And then the sun in Sagittarius will be in your 10th house that rules over career goals and ambitions. Full moons can bring forth fruition, a completion, it's a culmination point. They can also bring some sort of an ending, a release, a letting go, or just a complete transformation. And the 10th house has been of great significance because Mercury retrograde kicked off its journey in Sagittarius in November in the 10th house. So there may have been a lot of back and forth, a lot of action in this area of life, and perhaps you had some plans, but some things were not going the way you wanted them to go, or there were some circumstances that kind of prevented you from moving forward. December the 4th may mark a new opportunity. Even though this is a full moon, it's showing that a cycle is coming to an end, and when one cycle comes to an end, a new cycle begins. When one chapter comes to an end, a new chapter begins. So regarding career goals and ambitions, as well as your home, family, your personal life, and your sense of belonging and security, this energy is going to be quite important and very strong, especially in the first week of December. And the pivotal moment will be December the 4th when we have the full moon in Gemini. So keep your eyes on this Gemini Sagittarius energy, especially the 10th house, because on December the 11th, Mercury re-enters Sagittarius. So whatever you didn't complete or finish off, or whatever you kind of started but had to take a few steps back, well, now that energy, especially regarding career goals and ambitions, will start to move forward. And you may find that from December the 11th all the way till December the 19th and onwards, there's a lot of progression that occurs regarding career goals and ambitions and your achievements, because we're going to have a new moon in Sagittarius on December the 19th. So new moons are about new beginnings, new cycles, new chapters. So this may be a time where there's a new opportunity that presents itself, or something new begins. This is a new journey, a new chapter, a new cycle that occurs regarding your goals, your ambitions, your career, your achievements, even when it comes to life purpose. Okay, so keep your eyes on the 10th house, because there's a lot of activity and a lot of energy there. December the 10th, your ruler, Neptune, goes direct in your sign at 29 degrees. This is pivotal, and it's very monumental, because not only is it your ruler, but it is completing its cycle in Pisces, and it's getting ready to move into Aries. Now, with the retrograde energy, especially when you're more Neptunian ruled and dominant, things may have been a little hazy or foggy, misty, or even just there's been a lack of clarity, or you've had to revisit some karmic cycle. And this varies from chart to chart and aspect. But being in your sign, it has a lot to do with just you in general, you, your identity, your life path and purpose. And there's a lot of emotion and a lot of sensitivity and a lot of spirituality involved here. So it's about integrating the lessons, applying those lessons, and looking ahead. And things will start to, the fog, the mist will start to clear, and you'll start to notice and feel that shift and change regarding Neptune. Also, Saturn is in your sign, and it's also direct. So a lot is moving forward in your life. December the 15th, this is when the energy changes in the second week of December, because Mars enters Capricorn. So Mars is the planet of action. It's how we use our energy, how we achieve things. It's our masculine energy, and it's entering your 11th house of groups, networks, friends, hopes and wishes, and visions for the future. Mars loves being in Capricorn because it's able to really utilize all of its energy, and it's just a manifester in Capricorn. And when it's in your 11th house, there seems to be a lot of focus on friendships, groups, social networks, and especially your hopes and visions for the future. You may take a very leadership role during this time in your social circles, or you may even find yourself getting into conflicts. I mean, even though Mars in Capricorn is a very positive energy, Mars is a warrior energy, so it can sometimes get into ego battles or conflicts as well, depending on where it is transiting. So just be mindful of that. But it seems like you're working really hard, or you're probably networking a lot. And this is more emphasized because the Sun enters Capricorn on December the 21st, and then you got December the 24th, where Venus enters Capricorn. So that's illuminating and shining a lot of light into your 11th house, which means there's a lot of focus, a lot of emphasis, a lot of development. You may be a social butterfly, you may be networking a lot, meeting a lot of people, or just enjoying the company of others and friends, or being very creative, collaborating, coming together and working on visions for the future. So that's December in a nutshell. It's a much calmer month in comparison to November. So I hope it works out in your favor. And for you, there's a lot of emphasis in your 10th and 11th house, as well as your 1st and 4th house as well. I will be releasing your 2026 astrology horoscope soon in December, so make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss that episode when it drops. Happy holidays, take care, and I will speak with you soon in your 2026 forecast.